When Pepe exploded in price, it did a 242x, making its holders millions. But today we're going to be talking about Pepe Ascension, because this is actually capturing the Pepe community, adding a bunch of utility on their layer 2, and actually doing it on Ethereum as well here. So none of this is financial advice, but let's dive in to Pepe Ascension. So this is Pepe Ascension. As you can see, these guys have raised $19 million so far. This is a massive amount, and the reason for this is, one, this is kind of like a breed of Pepe, so they can capture that Pepe community, and they are a layer 2 that actually has tons of utility behind it as well, including a DEX, a bridge system, staking, and even dev grants for people that build on the chain. Now, I have covered this before, but it was roughly around 0.003 when I did, but it's not too late to get in. In fact, you can actually still get in now with that first mover advantage and actually get 100% more PEAP or Pepe Ascension if you buy now. So definitely consider getting involved with the link in the description. Now, recently they did release a bunch of listings. We've got Gate.io, Crypto.com here, just to name a few of the powerhouse exchanges the Pepe Ascension team is targeting. And what's going on right now in terms of events is they're actually doing the Double Trouble Week. So this could be your chance to get in and actually get double the PEAP. Now, if we're talking about who's actually buying this, obviously they've raised 19 million, so that is a lot. But we can see here in their community, there's a $2,000 buy right here. And we can go to this one, that's a $5,700 buy, and then a whopping $26,000 buy on the PEAP token directly in their community, which I think is fantastic. Now, if we're talking about PR here, we can see we have CryptoWiz, a powerhouse media outlet, actually talking about these guys saying, hey, could PEAP become a meme coin powerhouse? Basically referencing it and giving it similarities to Pepe, but with all of the added benefit of utility. And then we have Ben Zinger here, basically talking about this Ethereum layer 2 PEAP or Pepe Ascension, where yes, they're calling it a new meme coin to watch. So the fact that all these PR outlets are talking about this right now really does give it some credibility in the traditional and the mainstream markets. Now, staking is releasing right now, and we can see here you're actually going to get 150% rewards if you were to stake now, which is massive. So definitely consider doing that, because this is a great way to earn passive income as the token scales in its popularity and its adoption. Now, as well as all this fantastic utility we can see here, if we scroll down, they're actually going to be doing a Pepe PumpPad, which I know the Pepe community will love. And if we're comparing this to something like Pump.Fun, guys, well, yeah, Pump.Fun has done millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in volume on their PumpPad. So getting the Pepe community their own PumpPad here, I think is a fantastic idea. Pepe Ascension definitely right over the target on this one. Now, this could be a 2-click launch for any token. They're going to have anti-rug security and a pump for profit system. As well as that, this is basically just going to be Pump.Fun, but on Ethereum. So why change it if it's not broken? I do think this could be set up for a lot of success as its own utility. Now, tokenomics here, we can see project development is 47%. That will include the pre-sale there. They've got staking and rewards at 30%, liquidity at 7.5%. So in terms of distribution, decentralization, we are talking over 80% of the supply being distributed to the community via those 3 categories. Then we've got 10% for marketing and 5% for team. So pretty standard, pretty decent tokenomics here when you're looking at distribution. Now, getting involved with this is super easy, guys. All you got to do is connect your wallet. You can pay with Ethereum, Binance Chain, or Arbitrum. All right, and basically we would just type in how much we want to buy with. You can see I would get 250,000 PEAP token if I were to buy with 1 Ethereum, and then we would go ahead and stake that for even more passive income. Once you're happy with the amount, you simply press the buy button, confirm that transaction, and you are good to go. But overall, PEAP is looking fantastic. Nearly $20 million raised so far, and I would say now is definitely the time to get in, because it could go a lot higher. But including all of the utility, exchange listings, and many other features of this, I do think the Pepe narrative is going to be one of the leading factors and why they have such a strong community already. In fact, this is actually rumored to be around $3 at launch, so getting in now at 2 cents would still be a pretty decent 50x. But that is going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.